They try to attack you, but it backfired. The embarrassment is real. Let me tell you something, ladies and fellas. When you're going on a positive path, when you start to do good things for yourself, you would think the people that you love or once had trusted is going to support you. But I'm here to tell you right now, it's all a flat out lie from hell. Could these same very people that you call friends or even fake family members, they would be the ones closest to you that would do it to you. Believe it or not, they don't want you to do better than them. The jealousy is so real out here, you can see in people's eyes. And this is why people don't like to be around other people that much. Because people can tell when you about to do some good for yourself. They know when you about to graduate from to another level, to a different level. New level, new devil is right. See, the enemy, he knows how high you about to go. That's why they feel threatened. That's why they gotta send all these attacks near your way. They wanna get millions of people that will scoop so low, they don't care how far they go. They just wanna see you down. They wanna see you miserable as them. They wanna see you sad. But let me tell you something. Them tables are now turning. Because all these attacks, it only made you stronger and more wiser. And the more they attack you, the higher you go. Because what they fail to realize is, the more they keep attacking you like this, the resilient you gonna get. They sitting up here wasting their life, coming up against one person, you. And what they made them, it made them look weak, ladies and gentlemen. They want to control your life. They want to control everything that you are doing. They basically want your life. But last time I checked, this is your life. This is your decisions. This is your prerogative. Who are they to tell you what to do? These people ain't your mama. They ain't your daddy. Who are they? That's right. They are nobody. They are a wannabe. Copycats. As a matter of fact, the reason why they're acting like this, because they flat out embarrassed. You really had embarrassed them. As a matter of fact, they had embarrassed their own self by putting your name out like that. They trying to set you up for drama. They basically want to set you up. Not only that, these people want to put you behind bars. Because they tried to set you up in some drama and some mess. Not knowingly, they setting their own self up. They finna go to jail. They finna go in prison. Because these people had scooped so low to that level. They try to put evil on your name. Spells, witchcraft, all that demonic stuff. It only came back to them. And now they're having a hard time trying to progress on how you got away. Number one, because you're blessed and highly favored. Number two, you don't bother nobody. Number 3, you mind your own business. Number 4, you had cut these people off a long time ago. When I say a long time ago, it's been some years since you talked to these people. And the reason why you stopped talking to them, because they wasn't going nowhere in life. And they got mad because you saw right through them. And when you see right through people, please believe them. Because this is the year of 2026. We in March right now. And people still not getting it. And what I mean by that is, they refuse to wake up and put in the work. But here they all want to tear each other down. They want to go against one another. You know why? Self-destruction. And they try to put that all onto you. But look what happened. It all backfired. Dead in their face. And when we talk about they so embarrassed, it's to the point nobody don't want to deal with them no more. Nobody don't want to work for them no more. They done too much damage. They may have tried to hurt you or have hurt you, but let me tell y'all something. These people end up hurting their own self for coming up against you. They trying to hinder your legacy, try to stop your brand, trying to ruin your reputation. But it only made you more rising and stronger, and quite honest, it made you famous. Now everybody know who you are. People with common sense, they like your stilo, they like your style, your voice, your tone, your aura. You so authentic with it. And they wish they had that, but they ain't nothing but a copycat. They stand behind the scenes, taking notes of how can they destroy you. It got to the point they got evil with it. These little cartoon attacks ain't nothing. Because you've been more than that in life. You've been attacked since childhood. So it tells you right there, you are a chosen one. A real chosen one. Because when you're really chosen, you have had it since birth. Then since you was a kid. And you couldn't understand. For some of you could have been your own parents. Your own siblings. Some of you probably had teachers coming up against you. Everybody got their own life story. But guess what? It's similar to what every real chosen one had been through. Some of you been attacked since childhood. Some of you been attacked when you was a teenager. But the point I'm making is, if you're a real chosen one, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We all been attacked. We all been hated. And I also want to say this too. Just because we talk about these type of topics doesn't mean we focus on this 24/7, because you may never know, somebody out there may be going through it. Somebody getting attacked through witchcraft, through finance, people they thought they loved, anything. Spiritual warfare is real out here. But I tell you what though, when you stay prayed up, get in your prayer closet, cause none of these demonic attacks touch you. None whatsoever. But it's real out there in the world. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. These people will come off as they being so friendly. But not knowing they're putting themselves in danger by doing that. Because when you can see right through people, when your discernment is so on point, you will scare away these type of people, which is a good thing. Sometimes you can feel like it's a blessing, it's a curse, but now having discernment is a blessing, because you can see right through folks. Before they even open up their mouth, you already know what type of time they on. You already know they full of you know what. That's why it had to backfire. The truth had to come out. They didn't want you to believe in yourself. But you had the faith of a mustard seed. Even if you started late, you still had some work to do. God ain't finished with you yet. You just now getting started. Even if you started late, you started early. Rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle, because the marathon still continue. Your story is not finished. But who they are trying to tell you, you ain't never gonna be nothing. That's a straight up lie right there. Because far as they're concerned, you ain't thinking about these folks. You got bills to pay. You building up something. You trying to build something for your children, if you have any children. But if you don't, you building something for yourself. And now they mad because you cut them off. You stop talking to them. And when I say that embarrassment is written all over their face, it's all over their face. It's in their eyeballs. They so-called friends, they little buddies, turned them into. Now they want to be on your team. But they might as well stay over there with their little demonic friends. Because people that was on their side, all of a sudden want to be on your side. That's how it works. When they see you rising to the top, excuse me, y'all. When they see you rising to the top, they want to get close to you. When they see you doing good things for yourself, they want to be on your team. It's like they're playing both sides of the fence here. But you can't do that. They already don't choose the side they want to be on. They want to be on the demonic side. They want to be on the fake side, the two-faced side. You see, they thought the grass was green on the other side, but they had to find out the hard way by coming up against you. And they thought these so-called attacks was going to work. But it did not work. It just blew up in their face. And everybody telling them, you were wrong for that. Why you came against her like that? Why you came against him like that? They weren't bothering you. They weren't studying you. They felt threatened. They had to stop you. They wrote it on their little tablet. I must stop him. I must stop her. They had journals or books. Every day they had out a plan to stop you. And every time that plan backfired, they had to go down and write down another plan after another. And all of it backfired. All in their face. They tried to put you in a trap. You escaped it like the road runner. David the coyote, you were the road runner. You ain't had to get ready because you are already ready. Can you dig it? You were born ready. See, they had to get ready. You were born ready. They wasn't prepared for what was coming. And this is why you got to be very careful. Oh, who you coming up against? Because you may never know. This person is protected by the divine. This person that they are attacking, which is y'all. You protective. Your ancestors, and this is a real thing. Your ancestors are watching you in the afterlife. So whoever attacking you or have tried to attack you, they about to have a rude awakening. They about to be flabbergasted. They about to get embarrassed. They about to ruin their own life. They, because their life is messed up, they don't need to mess up your life. They really need to get down on their hands and knees and repent and clean their life up and stop trying to dirty up your life. That's because their life is so full of filth and mess. doesn't mean they try to comfort you, try to mess your life up, or want to dirty up your life. That's why you had to cut these people off. They were full of filth, mess, toxic, negativity. We left all of that back in 2025 or 24 or whatever year. This is a new year. People still stuck on that same old BS. They've been doing this for God knows when. Probably since they were children. They never grew up. Then when they see somebody like you, it don't matter the age. Especially if you young, and you so full of wisdom and knowledge. Hell, you could be in your 20s or in your early 30s. And you would have these immature adults hating on you. Or you probably went through that as a child. A grown man, a grown woman hating on you. And that's really embarrassing. Hating on a youngin'. When a grown person hating on somebody in their 20s or in their 30s, that lets you know this person is not happy. They got a demon in them, and their life is full of chaos and mess. They are filthy. They don't never, and I mean they don't never take a bath. They filthy in the spirit. Their body is filthy. Everything on them is filthy. They are worrying about you 24/7. And that's why these attacks keep on biting them on the rear end. Every time they try to send something near your way, it come back get ready to crunch them on the butt. I said this before. Every time attack try to come near your way, it backfire, it boomerang. And it bite them on the butt like Pac-Man. Y'all remember the video game Pac-Man, right? It do like this. Get ready to come back and just bite them on the rear end. Bite them like a dog in the butt. Like the movie Friday. Y'all remember the movie Friday, right? When the dog bit John Witherspoon on the butt, that's how it's doing now. And now they're not too happy about it. Because they want them attacks to tear you up, but now it's tearing them up spiritually. That's why they can't sleep at night. This is why they're having a hard time progressing on how you overcame all of that. As a matter of fact, they are inspired. Because a weak-minded person won't be able to survive that. They would have been on drugs, alcohol, or worse. But see, you went through a lot of BS in your life. That's what made you even more wiser and stronger to this day. You still standing. And they can't believe y'all got them crying out loud, screaming out loud. This son of a won't break down. You got Satan saying to himself, he will not break, he will not fold. Y'all got him pissed off, mad as hell. Good. Let him stay mad. Because like I said earlier in the video, we ain't studying them. We ain't sweating them. But they're so busy sweating you, though. But I guess, when people want to be like you when they grow up, they get intimidated, they get frightened. But on the other hand, they want to be like you. But they could never, and I mean never, walk a mile in your shoes. Even if they switch places with you, they won't even last 1 minute. Y'all have embarrassed these people. You ain't had to lift up a finger or say a word or lift up your tongue. Because that's exactly what they want you to do. They want you to fight with them. But you ain't had time for all that. When you are an eagle, you ain't got time to be worrying about what's being said down there. You're too busy higher in the clouds. You're higher than an airplane. You're higher than a rocket. And you ain't finna let nobody bring you down. Nobody or anything. Stress free and drama free over here, man. I don't know what they talking about, but guess what? Over here, we ain't stopping till we get to the top. As a matter of fact, we already to the top. But guess what? When you get to the top, you still gotta put in some work. When you made it to the top, you still gotta work. And that's all it is to it. No excuses. Every day is a grind. Even when you make it to the top, you still gotta work. Regardless. Okay, ain't nobody gonna give you nothing, and ain't nobody coming to save you. And that right there is the bottom line. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all share this video. God bless you all. Y'all be safe. Happy hump day. Wednesday. Y'all know what time it is. Motivational day every day. We staying focused over here. But make sure your health and your mental health is good. I love you all. Thank you for support, my real day ones. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'll be back. Peace.